Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6 as we continue our deity run here as Alexander, trying to finally get some sort of victory with him. So far, I mean, we got what, 8 cities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 8 cities. So, I mean, 8 cities is a really good number to have on a standard difficulty, standard size map. You can definitely win a game with 8 cities. I would say 6 is the minimum. 8's pretty good. Anything above that is obviously going to add more icing to the cake, so to speak. And obviously, as you start doing some domination stuff, you get more and more cities from that as well. Our science is still maybe a smidge lower than I would like it to be, but we're catching up. We're definitely catching up. We're only 3 behind the next lowest person, and then the people above that are not that far ahead. Really, the only person that's really far ahead is Poundmaker here, and then, of course, Kublai Khan over here is a bit, up there. But he's only 50% higher than us. Now, they do have a lot of text that we don't have, so we do have to take that into account. But we're catching up, and that's feeling pretty good. All right, let's get into this, and hope my voice can keep up. It started to crack a little bit. I think I think I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold or something. I don't know. I don't leave my house, so pretty confident I don't have any sort of like other disease, not to mention any names, but it should be. I think I'm just getting a little, maybe it's probably just allergies, to be honest. All right. I do want to put some more farms over here. Actually, I want to repair the farm that's sitting right here. Come to think of it, let's get that repaired first and foremost. And then repair a couple of these other things. And then I do want to put a farm over here, I think, because this could be a decent amount of production from that. Let's go ahead and repair. I mean, I'd love to get the campus out, but let's go ahead and compare the commercial hub. We need that repaired up. You put those things out. Go ahead and hook this up over here. You're hooking that up. That's good. Gives a good chunk of gold. 5 gold per turn from that. Not bad. You've already hooked that up. Farm here actually wouldn't be bad, although it'd be kind of off on its own. Still, that's probably okay. What else are we going to put there? Not really a lot. So let's go ahead and just put a farm there. If we ever work it, cool. If not, then I could always replace it at some point if we want to. Yeah, we can't put farms on hills yet, right? So at some point, it probably would be good to have a farm here, though, because of the little diamond, or the little triangle here, I should say. But getting some productivity for the city, probably a bit more important. All right, what are you doing? Already got a bunch of farms with some good adjacency over here. A mine up here sounds like an excellent idea. You just finished a trader that can't go anywhere because of the thing that got pillaged over there, so we'll have to wait for that to come back up. Or you didn't finish a trader, but you have a trader that's sitting here that's not able to do anything. We do want to get 2 bombards for siege tactics, if at all possible. Because the combination of building the bombards as well as getting the tech boost is, it's a good amount of science from both of those combined. All right, so you finished your builder. I mean, yes, I would like to get the harbor out. But science, right? Science, then gold. That's our... Oh, I say science, then gold. We are housing capped. I think we do need to get some housing issues taken care of real quick. Let's get the granary first, and then we'll come back. I mean, the university will give us a housing, but the granary first, and then the university will give us enough housing to start growing again. Let's get the granary first. You, Mr. Archer, could be a crossbowman. Are you only... Okay, we have another archer up there. I was going to say, I thought we had another one. And I would like to get a couple crossbowmen, because what is it, 3 we need, or 2? 2 crossbowmen to get the boost from bombards. So let's... I mean, it's either you or the other guy. It doesn't... you're probably a little bit more critical. Let's get you upgraded. Get the boost for metal casting. Let's actually go ahead and finish off metal casting. That's going to help us get the bombards we need for that other one. And then you can just chill for a bit. I mean, for now, the lumber mill, maybe. But honestly, at some point... Actually, the stone is going to be a little bit better. At some point, we're probably going to get rid of one or both of these just to make room for some districts. All right, warrior, just chilling. And we do need to upgrade you at some point as well. You can go ahead and hook this up, please. We'll hook up the horses in a minute. Let's come up here and repair this. I mean, I feel like the cows would be a bit more important. Production under there somewhere? Can't see it because I can hover over it. Oh, it's Faith and Science. Okay, I was like, there's something under there. I'm just not seeing what it is. Let's go do the cows, I guess. I mean, it's gonna take us a little bit to get there, but it's gonna be a good tile for us to set up. All right, let's come over here and hook up the marble finally. Oh, and the wine. Both of those would be good to hook up. All right, another trade route rolling. I like the gold, but I also like to get these dams out quickly before we start having some more issues with flooding. And so for that reason, I feel like a little bit of production coming in would not be a bad idea. Just shaved like 3 turns off of that. Still waiting on you, my friend. We'll get there. We will get there.
And first, Hephaestus makes a great and massive shield.
All right, so there's our bombards. And building bombards is science, you know, for all intents and purposes. So definitely something I want to look at. We got one more turn we can put into siege tactics. We'll do that. And then we will go from there. You just finished a builder. I'm actually going to have you go ahead and do a bombard. And you just finished your commercial hub. We do need to get the market so we can get the trade route going again. Let's go ahead and get the horses hooked up and then the deer in that order, I think. All right, this trader still can't do anything yet. Soon, my friend, very soon. Nongoma is the one's the free city. I'm just making sure these guys are not Nongoma so they don't take my builder. We're not at war with any city-states. We are not. Pretty solid tile. 242. Pretty good tile. I mean, we're not getting a ton of mileage out of Petra because we do have a lot of floodplains, but we're going to get a good amount of mileage out of it. And hey, it's another wonder, so why not? All right, you actually come to the wine, please. Renaissance era is about to end. How are we doing on stuff? Looks like we're just going to be in a good old-fashioned normal, which is terrible. I don't think there's a way for us to get 11 points, though. We're not killing it with a musketman. We could have 2 forts in our territory at some point. We're not quite there yet. It's not super critical. It's actually kind of a leaf. Well, I guess we need it for industrialization. Never mind. So let's go ahead and knock that out because we do want to see where coal's at. I'll hook up the deer. We're not in danger of losing the jade, so we'll hold off on buying that tile for right now. You can now... I mean, I want to put the farm over here. I also wouldn't mind getting the triangle here for all the adjacencies. All right, we're right here, and we know we're working this tile right next to us. This will bump it up by another one. So let's do that first, and then we'll go work on the one for production. All right. You are a little bit closer on your dam, but I mean, honestly, getting some more production coming in still is probably not a terrible idea. Pella, doesn't really matter. Actually, we'll just go up here, just get some more roads strewn about. Still waiting on, what is it, one more turn? One more turn. All right, you got 3 builds left. I mean, I don't see any reason not to put the farms over here. Even though it doesn't have the adjacency, if we do get high enough on our population to need to work that, we'll be glad to have the farms. Once we get this marble hooked up, we'll check the luxuries situation.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never remembers her age.
All right, let's get you over there. Let's swap. We don't need the builder stuff anymore. We've basically trained up. I mean, we will do more builders at some point. We don't need it right now, though. Science, although I'm doing a lot of internal trade routes right this second. So I feel like just gold from all trade routes for a cycle would be probably pretty good for us. Holy site adjacency, not going to help us. Commercial hub adjacency would be nice. But is that going to be that much more than 2 gold? It's going to be, what, 14 gold now that we've got that thing repaired? I don't know that we'll get 14 gold from the commercial hub adjacency or not. It'll be close, but I don't think we will. I think it'll be actually about the same, probably, when you kind of add it all up. I think it's about the same. All right. We're not going to be earning great artists anytime soon. We still need to keep working towards this middle stuff. And we can drop back and pick up some of these other ones at some point. It's not super critical right now, although the harbor adjacency is pretty nice. We do have a couple good harbors. Let's just work on humanism. We gotta get it knocked out at some point. So nothing else we can do. All right, I mean, I'd like to do the science first, I think, at this point. We've already got the trade route back. Housing is atrocious here. You need to get a dam at some point. Probably way up here. I mean, the farms are going to help a little bit, but not a lot. I mean, the campus and stuff like that can lead to some more housing, but not a lot as well. I mean, we can always do an aqueduct, but honestly, we're going to need the dam to kind of cover this section, and we know we've gotten flooded here already. So I guess we'll put this back here. It's not a great one, but it's going to help out a bit. All right, you've got 4 builds left. For now, we'll just go ahead and hook up these 2 and figure out from there. You also have 4 builds left. Let's go hook this up real quick. It's at least going to get us some more housing for now. All right, you're going to hook this up. Oh, you're not. You don't have any movement left. All right, finally. Truth be told, we needed you to come over here to Alexandria because it's going to need the production real bad. Not that this guy doesn't, because he's still 10 turns away, but we're closer. So we definitely want to go to the one that's going to have the most benefit, I think, right now. Trying to make sure there's nothing else I need to do right this second. I don't think so. Working on the one bombard. We'll get another one out probably after that. True. Already getting infantry out, Mr. Cree. Crazy. I mean, we still want a campus here at some point. Honestly, down here. Oh, that's right. That's why I was clearing that that trees there to kind of get a little bit of adjacency stuff going on here. Help the harbor out as well. Yeah, I think that's the move we want to go with then. All right, you finished your granary, and we were going to do the university right after that to get us a little bit more housing, although we're still going to be pretty housing capped pretty quickly. Harbor would come shortly after that, though. Let's get the university first. It's going to get this hooked up now so we can check the luxury situation. Oh, my head's in the way of this a little bit. Here, I'll be nice. I'll move out of the way just long enough to look at this. We've got just about everything except honey, it looks like, that we can get. So let's just grab us some honey from, I guess, Mr. Matthias here. Might also go through and do some embassies as well. I mean, we got enough to do a few embassies. Probably the right move just to knock it out, get it over with on the guys that we have allies with. The other guys aren't going to let us anyway. Use up all of our gold, but at least we've got that done, and then we can kind of go from there. All right, cool. There's all our money, but we'll start saving back up again to get that last crossbowman hopefully soon. You need to again go for whatever's good production, which looks like just that. Nothing else down here is really great. Do that. That knocks it down to 18 turns. Still a lot of turns, but that should be all of our rivers. We've got a lot of different rivers. Kind of crazy. I mean, just judging by the fact that just about every city got to put a dam down, that tells you we had a lot of rivers. Yeah, I mean, you got 2 builds left. I guess we'll put one there. And then we might use your last build somewhere over here. Might buy out to the deer or something. Two more turns on the first bombard. 2 more turns on a dam, which is going to be really nice, finally, to have one. Didn't get the heroic age. It's really disappointing, but don't know what else we could have done. There weren't a lot of options there. Let's grab Heartbeat of Steam. We're probably going to do a lot of, but also Reform the Coinage. We're going to hopefully do a decent amount of. It's hard to tell which one would be better. Let's use Heartbeat of Steam. We'll see. May not make that much difference one way or the other. Are we still doing harbors? We are going to still do some harbors, so I think this is still okay to put in there for now. Although we will be doing some upgrades soon-ish as well. Don't have any industrial zones yet. We're not doing any more settlers. We don't need the +1 production per in all cities. I mean, the culture and science, you know, it's a little bit more, but that we're not doing very many international trade routes right this second. More housing is always good, but no. Commercial hub adjacency, obviously, always good. These two, I think, are still... we actually might swap this in and start doing trade routes with this soon. In fact, I'm actually going to plug you out, drop you in there, because we can start switching our stuff over to that. Since we lost the Dark Age policy slot, I think switching over to international trade routes again is the right move. And then finally, honestly, do we just want to get like some great scientist points or something? Maybe we can get a great scientist at some point. In fact, speaking of which, I mean, we're in the running, but definitely some guys that are getting more than us right now. Two builds left. Guess we'll put a mine over there. How long until you grow out to another tile? 2 turns. All right. Well, then we'll come down here and get ready to hook up a lumber mill. Or chop that, one way or the other. We're going to finish square rigging. We're not going to be killing a unit with a musket anytime soon, so we'll just get that knocked off. Turn on a dam. How is Kree's military? I mean, it's actually less than us. So we're okay, I think, militarily. I mean, he's got some really strong units. That's the difference. Our military strength is stronger than his, but his units he's got a couple units that are stronger than ours. So truth be told, he's probably doing a little bit better than us, but I think we're still relatively safe. Famous last words, right? Turns on our lighthouse to get us another trade route. Should be able to have, what, 9 trade routes? All right, we got to get the other bombard out right away. Guess we don't have anybody over here. We'll just move you over to that spot. So you finish the dam. Watermill would give us a little bit more food from a lot of these farms, which actually would be pretty useful. Got a decent amount of housing left. Let's knock that out real quick. I do want to go hook up that lumber mill, but let's do this farm. And this is the farming city, apparently. I mean, we're having some housing issues, so I guess it's not helping us that much, but, you know, if we can get the housing taken care of, we will definitely be growing a lot. Where are you growing to next? Up there, huh? I mean, I guess it's a 2-1-2, so it's not a terrible tile, but mean, getting this 2-3 would... I mean, actually, the 2-1-2 is about the same as the 2-3, other than the fact that the 2-3 can be improved. I think I'd rather Methone get the 2-3, though. And have a little bit more production issues. Also, I'm just going to hide you in the city for now. We'll figure out where we want to improve here in a minute. Don't think we have to be urgent, because I think we've got plenty of tiles improved for all the people that are working right now. All right, there's our square rigging. Bunch of alliances expired. Get the second bombard. It's only going to shave off one turn, but hey, a turn's a turn. Doesn't really matter. Start working on industrialization. I'm going to get a little bit of a boost once this bombard pops out, though. Actually, which one of these are we least likely to finish? We're going to get the Enlightenment in a bit. It's going to take a little while. We might not get that one in time. 2 forts. I mean, it's not a huge priority right this second, but I would like to get there. So I'll work on that one. Well, I don't know which one of these is less likely, to be honest. Because whichever one we start working on, when the second bombard comes out, will most likely get finished. Unless I can switch. If I remember to switch before the second bombard comes out. Let's start with industrialization. I will try to remember to switch before the bombard comes out. And then we can hopefully, save some of that production for ourselves. I'll just let you build your own trader for now. You don't really have anything else to improve on your city right now. Or you're going to that lumber mill, aren't you? Or you're not yet. Let's get you over to this lumber mill. We'll get you to that lumber mill. I mean, it's not a great tile, but it's 4 yield tiles, not the worst. Oh, I forgot to renew. They're going to renew it for me, though, but I forgot. Yeah. I'll give you some niter. We're friends with everybody. Oh, we can be friends with Kublai Khan now. We're just going to keep pushing towards the late game at this point. We'll be friends with everybody. See if we can beat them to the late game. All right. Let's go which way we want to do this. I forget which order we had these in. I think Portugal, we did the economic alliance. And then I want to say we did probably culture with Congo. And then it allows us to do military with one of these two guys. Which one of you is stronger? Zulu. Obviously. Oh, wrong button. Alliances. Although that might bring us into a war, but I think we'll be all right. If he's in with us, we're definitely going to be fine. And then that just leaves whatever we can get with these other guys. Apparently religious with you. All right. That works. Bunch of alliances. And got a couple envoys we can throw out here somewhere. Auckland is the one we wanted, right? With the extra production from shallow tiles. And we can get that right now. It's going to help a little bit. It's not a ton of production, but it's going to help in a few of these cities. 3 builds left. So mine here, maybe lumber mill down there. Gotta get us some industrial zones. Definitely get one over here somewhere, and then probably one over here. So at least 2 that we need. How many turns left? We got 2 turns left on the bombard. A couple turns left on those dams. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll get a couple more dams out. Keep working on our science and stuff. Got another university coming out soon. We'll start working on some others. In other places, we got a campus coming out. So we're going to keep improving our science where we can. We are making some military units again to help boost up our science that way as well. Our economy's looking mostly okay. So, yeah, just keep on keeping on. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.